"You have cancer" were not the words I was expecting. I had just turned 40. I met a guy I was thinking I was going to marry. I had a pretty good job and 2 amazing kids. And I had really healed and gained a lot of momentum from some bad decisions from my past. And I felt really hopeful going into my 40s. I started bleeding, like gushing blood bleeding. I was at a friend's house and we were on vacation, our very first road trip. I was like, okay, now what? When I got home, I went right to my doctor and got scheduled for an allergist, thinking maybe I had Crohn's since I had suffered with IBS for years. Maybe there was some type of inflammation. And then she scheduled me with a GI. I can't get into either one of these doctors right away. Because I was told it was an internal hemorrhoid for years, I really didn't worry about it, and the doctor didn't seem to worry about it either. Allergist, everything's negative, blood work is totally fine, nothing to worry about. January, 4 months after I turned 40, I go to the GI. And she says to me, okay, well, let's schedule a colonoscopy. Let's get you in there and we'll take a look at everything and we'll band up those hemorrhoids and, just clear out, make sure it's not colitis or Crohn's. I really remember scarfing down a taco because I was like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna not eat for all these hours? I used to work out all the time and was really muscular. And so I ate every couple hours. I was like, I can't do this. Go through the prep. That was interesting. If you have IBS, you actually feel better because your stomach is empty. Go in for the procedure, and when I wake up, my older son is there with my boyfriend. It's not a hemorrhoid, she says. It's a polyp. I'm like, okay. A lot of people have those, not worried. Says it's too low, so I couldn't take it out. So you're gonna have to go to a colorectal surgeon. And I want you to do additional blood work, and I want you to go for a CT scan. I remember kind of thinking, oh, okay, I've never done that before. Next week I go, get it all done. I actually took a picture, a selfie of me in scrubs, going to get a CT scan. I'm lying on the table at the chiropractor's office. The GI doctor calls. Are you alone? I need to talk to you. Tracy, it's cancer. The PT is stretching my leg. I was like, and she's like, I'm gonna leave the room. Says, do you hear me? Yeah. About a month later, after going to 4 other specialists, I am sitting in my radiologist's office. He looks at me and he says, this is not your fault. Sometimes people just get struck by lightning. I'm so sorry. And he cried with me.